Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Legera.
And we're at the best event ever right now at Van Life Pride, and this is Betty. This is Betty. She is a 2021 2500 4x4 sprinter. She's a 170 wheelbase, not the extended, but the standard one. She has a backwoods bumper. We've got some lights, and we got a winch and the tow points. And something that was important to me was making sure that if I was in a sticky situation, I'm always like on a sandy, muddy, backwood road or something like that, and being able to either get myself out or help somebody else get out. And so when I first got the van, being able to do that or get this done was something that was important to me. We got the Owl van wheels. That was some KO2s. Which has helped a lot. Before I got those, I definitely got stuck in the mud, and since then it's been a lot better. We've got a Freedom Van Gogh roof rack on top with another light bar. We've got an awning up there, and then we've got the solar. So these solar panels right here were a recent addition to the van, and it's actually been one of the best things I've done to the van. This van has an electronic sliding door, which if you're ever thinking about getting an electronic sliding door, do not do it. It basically drains your battery every time you open and close the door. So if you're parked for 2 or 3 days, your low battery light comes on the van. And so these solar panels will basically trickle charge the battery and keep the battery topped off, so I can continue to just open and close the door all day and not have to worry about running the van for 30 minutes or driving around or anything like that. So this was, over the last year, my biggest gripe about my van was my door, and this has basically solved the problem, other than the door not closing all the way sometimes, but that's, I can't fix that part. So I travel full-time in the van. I've been on the road for a year and a couple months. And our 1 year anniversary is actually today. Yeah, our 1 year anniversary is today.
And I'm just the part-time sort of drop-in person.
So she's part-timing with me, so she'll fly into whatever airport I'm near, or if I can find somebody to watch her or something, I see her, and we just kind of meander around and for like a week at a time usually, and about once a month so far. We got really spoiled the last month. Yeah. We've seen each other 3 times in the last month, which has been awesome. But she'll just come meet up with me, and I'm doing my thing out on the road. And
we make it work. I mean, in this space, I just bring like a little suitcase that...
Yeah, and her suitcase stays in the front, on the front seat, or it'll stay right here, depending on if it's a short trip or not. And so the inside of my van, I designed to kind of mimic the style of a traditional Cretan home, which is the island I'm from in Greece. So I wanted everything to kind of follow like that simple, like rock, like the homes made out of stone and plaster. So this is like that Roman clay kind of a vibe and whatnot. And a lot of the stuff that's in here, like this rug and the pillows and things like that, are all from my homeland. And something that was really important to me in the van was to make sure that the space was as dynamic as I am. And I say that because I have ADHD. And when things are consistently the same all the time, it just drives me absolutely nuts. So I made my space to be able to be modular, where I can sit here if I want to. I can face this way, or I can face this way, or I can face there, or I can be in the front seat and like sit and work there. And so allowing the space to continue to stay inspiring to me was really, really, really important. And also being able to host. So being able to have seating where I could have multiple people in the van and be able to actually like just hang out and kick back and relax and whatnot. Like that to me was something that was like felt really important to take up a lot of space. And so you can kind of see how that that fits into here. When you're starting your van build, like you always hear people say, like you can't put everything that you want in your van, but I feel like there's a way to make the things that are really important to you work. So like I said earlier, like having a space where I could like host and hang out, and a space that was modular for me was important, which meant that my sleeping situation, I would have to sleep sideways in the van, but I'm too tall to do that. I would be like scrunched up. So I was like, what can I do to be super easy that would be like the least amount of steps possible in order for me to be able to comfortably sleep in my bed? And so I created this like futon style bed system where it actually slides out into a queen size bed. And then I just have a lever underneath, and I pop the lever, it pops up the middle of the bed, and then struts help assist to push it back, and it just pushes back into a bed. So I literally just make my bed like I would a regular bed in a home, and then just push it back. And like for me, that's super great, because if I had to like put my bed together every single night, or break it down every single morning, I would literally never do it. Like I would be sleeping on a bench like this or whatever, because I would just never actually do it. So this for me is like, other than having flares, is like, I feel like the most ideal situation I could have. Something that's really cool is I'm standing on top of my shower right now. So if we take this right here, and this comes up, I've got my shower right here. And I've got a square shower curtain. I've got, put this down like this. Inside of my cabinet, on both of these sides, I've got a retractable clothesline. Let me get it. And I'll put this over here, and then this one over here. And then my shower curtain will come up, and I'll hang it on here. And then I take my hose, and I attach it to the sink right here, and I can take a shower. I've got drawer slides right here. They're 500-pound drawer slides. And I just do this. And there's my bed. And then when I want to close it, I've got this underneath right here, and it's just a lever I made out of strut. And I go like that, and it pops the bed back. And put the lever back. And that's it. So another thing is I really like to cook. So having a kitchen space and counter space was important for me. And then this doubles as I will sometimes put my work computer on this, or my work setup station here. So this kind of doubles for that. But having a big fridge and a bunch of counter space was like, okay, we need to do this. And so I went with the biggest fridge I could possibly get that I felt could fit in this space, and that had a big enough freezer to be able to fit a whole pizza box, because I wanted to be able to have a pizza in here. Like, that's definitely my favorite food. So, but yeah, we've got the fridge. We've got a little pull-out pantry right here. All of my kitchen stuff, I've got like all my utensils and everything like that is in here. Inside of here, I've got like my cookware, like pots, pans. I've got Xena's dog food inside of here. I've got a toaster oven in here, and then just some more storage, like, just like board games and whatever, things like that. Got my trash, my towels, stuff like that. All my cleaning supplies, hot water heater, everything like that is here. A deep sink was also important for me in terms of being able to like clean dishes properly and whatnot. So having enough space for putting things in here, or like, washing my head if I just want to wash my head and not take a full shower or something. I've got a 32-gallon water tank underneath this bench right here. So like my whole entire water system is just in this space. And then the trunk is dedicated to, I've got an AC unit back there, and then my power, and then like just garage storage. Got my water gauge right here. I felt like if I had it inside of a cabinet, I would never actually like know, because I would never look at it. So I felt like having it out was really important, and which it is, because I'm always aware. So I put these little level gauges up because it's a pet peeve whenever things aren't level. So being able to quickly see, being able to just make sure I'm level, like in an easy way, For power, we have 400 watts of solar up top. I've got 540 amp hours of lithium battery. I have an inverter back there so I can hook up to shore power and also be able to get like, you know, your standard 120 volt power to be able to run like the espresso machine and a blow dryer or something like that. I also have like an antenna that hooks up to a modem with like a Verizon card to be able to run, get high-speed internet in the van. I do that so that I can work when I'm in a city, and then when I'm out here in the desert, I pull out the Starlink. So like being able to have multiple options for depending on the situation that I'm in, because if I'm in a city, I don't want to pull Starlink out or something like that, you know. But right now, Starlink is up there, and we've also got these cute little Christmas lights that you can see at night that I just put up that I'm gonna leave you around because I love them so much. Okay, so back here, this is where the bike goes, and then it is a total mess currently, so ignore that. Still have a Christmas wreath if you want. All right, so something that I really love about this is this right here. So in order for the bed to function and be able to fold up and down, there had to be a backboard to be able to hold my like pillows and stuff. Otherwise, when the bed would go up, the pillows would slide down the back. So I put this backboard here, but I was like, I feel like I could do something really neat with this. And what I decided to do was add these little hooks. Now this doesn't want to work as I'm showing you this. So when I open up the bed, if I'm somewhere where I want to look out in the back of the trunk, I've got this space where I could put some drinks or something and be able to have like a little shelf to hang out. Or I can even go all the way down and I can actually sit on the back side. Like I would have to put the bed down and then I could sit out back here and be able to look out and enjoy the view back here. So that I love this a lot. I think it's so neat. You can see I've got like my AC unit, which is not done being built out, so I still need to finish this. So it does work, but it's not that pretty. And then I've got all of my electrical stuff in that back corner. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. I'm Maria.
I'm Legera.
And this is Zena.
Our baby.
Yep. And we appreciate you being here and hope that you have a wonderful, fantastic queer day.